The 2024 election is just around the corner, and the American people are asking a crucial question: who can fix our economy? Can former President Donald Trump regain his footing and lead us to economic prosperity once again? Or will Vice President Kamala Harris usher in a new era of economic opportunity for all? The stakes are high and the answer is far from clear. This election is about more than just politics. It's about our livelihoods, our families, and our future. Voters are looking for a leader who understands the economic challenges we face and has a concrete plan to address them. They want to know how we're going to tackle inflation, create jobs, and ensure a brighter economic future for generations to come. The 2024 election is shaping up to be a clash of economic ideologies. In one corner we have Donald Trump, the businessman turned politician who promises to make America great again by reviving the pre-pandemic economy. Trump's economic strategy centers on tax cuts, deregulation, and a tough stance on trade, particularly with China. In the other corner stands Kamala Harris, the former prosecutor and California senator who represents a new generation of Democratic leadership. Harris's economic vision focuses on investing in infrastructure, education, and clean energy, while strengthening the social safety net for working families. These contrasting visions have set the stage for a heated debate about the best path forward for the American economy. Before we delve into the specifics of Trump and Harris's economic plans, it's crucial to understand the current state of the U.S. economy. Inflation remains a persistent concern, eroding the purchasing power of American families and creating uncertainty for businesses. While unemployment rates have fallen from their pandemic highs, many Americans still struggle to make ends meet. The global economy is grappling with supply chain disruptions, geopolitical instability, and the lingering effects of the pandemic. These factors have contributed to rising prices and created a sense of economic anxiety among many Americans. Section 4. Trump's Economic Playbook, Tax Cuts and Deregulation. Donald Trump's economic agenda is rooted in the belief that tax cuts and deregulation will unleash economic growth and create jobs. He argues that his policies, particularly the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, led to a booming economy before the pandemic.
Trump's supporters point to the low unemployment rates and strong stock market performance during his presidency as evidence of his economic success. They believe that a return to his policies is the best way to get the economy back on track.
However, critics argue that Trump's tax cuts primarily benefited the wealthy and corporations, exacerbating income inequality without leading to significant economic growth for middle-class Americans. Section 5. Harris's Economic Vision, Investments, and Social Safety Nets. Kamala Harris's economic plan stands in stark contrast to Trump's approach. Harris believes that investing in education, infrastructure, and clean energy will create good-paying jobs and position the United States for long-term economic competitiveness.
She also supports strengthening the social safety net by expanding access to affordable health care, child care, and paid family leave. Harris argues that her policies will create a more equitable and just economy that benefits all Americans, not just those at the top.
Her supporters believe that her focus on investments and social programs will lead to sustainable economic growth and a higher standard of living for working families. However, critics contend that her policies are too expensive and will lead to higher taxes and government overreach.
Trump's policies really did create a lot of jobs and help the stock market. I think we need that kind of leadership again.
But Harris's plan addresses the needs of everyday Americans. Investments in education and healthcare are crucial for our future.
As the debate continues, Americans are left to decide which economic vision best aligns with their hopes for the future. Will it be the tax cuts and deregulation of Trump, or the investments in social safety nets championed by Harris? Only time will tell.